Alrighty. I was at my old farm property yesterday in Pritchard, where my other family was at, and I was visiting my cousin Terry, which I sold him the property to, right by my old pond I used to work on. And I seen this. It brought me to the flashback up to a stihl MS-290 farm boss when I first saw one at the local pawn shop up in Wayne on the other side of town. But the other guy told me that these fans are not worth to be buying, but I talked to him about it and he got me some information about the MS-290. He did try everything to get it started, but it wouldn't start, so it flooded the muffler real bad. So I decided not to buy these at the local pawn shop. But this fan was real dusty when I got it. It was sitting around for 10 years, of course. It's been sitting for almost 10 years. This was actually my Uncle Lonnie's firewood saw. He bought this to replace the 031 AV electronic chainsaw, since it's going to make me remember him using this thing, but he passed away 4 years ago in 2020. I'll show you the quick controls on it. Down is on. Full choke. Just like on a MS-291. Half choke. Run. Chain brake. Recoil. Fuel tank and oil tank. And this is similar that you get to the air filter in your spark plug. There's the air filter, the spark plug. It looks a lot better than a MS-311. I like this one better because I cannot afford a new one. It's a lot better than the 036 Pro. Just my opinion, but there are some people that like 036 Pros and some people that don't like them because this part kept flying off. Bumper spikes, muffler. Bring you around over and show you the other side. Side tensioner bolts. High-low screw needles. The MS-291 scrunch tool does fit on the MS-290's bolts. And this also did the same thing onto the carburetor, so when I did got it home and put gas in it last night and this morning, it wouldn't run right. So I did make it feel a little bit of adjustments on the low and the high. Turn them in and back them out about counterclockwise, about another clockwise on it, and it runs fine. I'll intentionally add another Fallon spike onto the right side right here, where it has double Fallon spikes, and get a little bit more cleaned up on this fan and make it look like brand new again. The muffler on it was really rusty. I don't care. I put some oil in it and the oiler does work. Anyway, let's do a cold start on this bad boy and see how it starts. I know how to start one of these fans, but don't worry, I know how to start one of these. Just like on the MS-291. Half choke. It's usually hard to start one coat itself. It's okay. I like it. I like that thing better. It's not as heavy as the MS-291. I like it. Sometimes it usually starts a little bit crazy, but it's okay. It's a good runner. It's not as heavy. I like it. I like it better than the MS-291 Farm Boss and the Husqvarna 455 Farm Tough. Speaking of that, I don't know if the 455 Farm Tough is about the same height as the MS-291. As the MS-290, but they're fairly similar, but they're close. It's pretty close between the two. But this one's got a little bigger, stronger engine. And that one's a 55.5 cc motor. They're both good quality saws. But I'm just glad everything works on this thing, but it starts wonderful. I'll show you. After when it's hot, one pull. Well, but to me, I like it. I like the MS-310 Farm Boss. Thank you, Terry, for the chainsaw. I appreciate you for letting me keep in this thing. I like it. I love that beast. Here's my next project I'm working on. Poulon Wood Shark. I already replaced the primer bulb on it. The primer bulb was broke, so I put a new one on it. So I'm putting some new fuel lines into it. The carburetor is still in good shape, which means I don't have to work on the carburetor, but only thing it needs is just a fuel line replaced. Chain brake doesn't work. I'll take one off of that one and put it on this. And we'll definitely put this thing to the test. And put this big old girl to the test and see how she cuts. So, this one is a 2-in-1 chainsaw. It came with an 18-inch bar. I don't use it. I don't use that bar. I don't need to. I'd rather had a 20-inch bar on it anyway. Well, I'm very pleased with that. I really like that fan a lot. I can definitely use it a lot more. Well, anyways, I'll get her all nice and cleaned up, make her look brand new again, and she'll be joined with the rest of the family. But since it's running fine, I'll get a new fuel cap for it and new oil cap. That's probably all what it needs. Anyways, there she is, Stihl MS310 Farm Boss. But they are the same saw as a 029 and 039, MS290 and MS390 and MS310. They're all the same saw. All of them are the same. They all come apart the same way. It's a 2000 model. Anyways, there's the video of the MS310. If you like it, give me a thumbs up and leave your comments and tell me what you think. And I'll see you next time.